Hello there and welcome to this event. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. Time to put this in the fairway. What do you say? I'll take that. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. This one's looking dialed. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Getting the hang of this course right off the bat, starting the round under par. Love seeing that. That wind is going right to left out there. Drive's looking good. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. This might move just a touch to the right. That was fantastic. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. Looks like about 150 yards to go. That'll do nicely. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. All right, now we're heading over to the 4th, and we got a par 3. Yep, that's gonna work. 7-foot putt here. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. Drop this one for eagle. Let's do it. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Looking good so far. Oh, come on, get in. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, 8 strokes off the lead. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. We managed to get a good swing on that. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. Going towards that hole. After that hole, 8 under par. And the 7th hole, we have a par 5. All right, hitting into an elevated green. I think we're going left here. Oh my goodness, is this gonna go down? All right, give it a tap. Well, if you're tapping in for birdie, that means it was a good hole, huh? Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. And now the 9th, it's a par 4. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully you can get this close though. Here we go, birdie putt. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Here comes the 10th hole. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not mad. Coming through with the chip. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? 11 under par currently. Let's see what we can do. Long par 5 ahead of us here. Would you look at the distance on this? Okay, second shot on the 11th. And this is our 3rd shot. Man, that almost went. This one for the birdie. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Oh, just missed that birdie. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. And you are clocking in at 8 strokes behind our leader. And now we head over to the par 3 12th. Great job on that approach. Here's an 11-footer. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. Okay, 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Oh man, that was just striped. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh yeah, that's gonna do just nicely. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your 2nd in a row of birdies. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Nice. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. Going downhill with this one, and it's right to left. Well, this one's on a line. And here we go. This one for birdie. 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Nice swing. Just striped that one. And this one's about 140 yards or so to the pin. 5 strokes off the lead. Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach shot department. And this one's about 10 feet out. Oh, oh man. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. 14 under after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. So this tee shot should work. Oh my, that almost dropped. This one's just a 4-foot putt. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. All right, this one is number 17. We have a par 3 here. Hopefully this one will stick. Here we go. This one for birdie. Just 3 strokes off the lead after that hole. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Oh, is this going to go? All righty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And at the end of this one, look at this, 17 under par. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. First up on the menu today is a lovely par 4. Let's get to it. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and be on our way. Nice. That was the club. 12 feet to go. This one looks like it starts off straight, then goes a bit to the left. Okay, 1 under par on your round. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. Nice swing. Sounded great. And just in the light rough at the moment. Distance dialed in on that one, pin high. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. All right, we got a par 5 here on this third hole. Got about 2:15 to go from here. This for eagle. Looks like a right to left break. Just missed the eagle. And the putt drops. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And 4th hole coming up. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. 4 feet left. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, lengthy par 4. That'll work. And we're about 115 yards away. Looks like this one has eyes for the green. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. It's going to bring things down to 5 under par. And now for the par 4 6. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Might be a bit long. That's a safe shot. Let's see how you do with this 13-foot putt. Looking good. All right, give this a tap. Okay, now let's check the standings. And right now you are at 5 under. And next is the par 3 7th hole. Okay, I'll accept that. About 6 feet to go here. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. Okay, 8th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Great drive. That with some power. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. Nice work. That's birdie number 7 today. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Teeing this one up on hole number 9. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. Okay, here comes the green. And yet another green in regulation for you. Loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. All right, 10th hole. We have a par 4. Well, that's too bad.
Oh my goodness, this might go down.
Here we go. This one for birdie. And that will do. Hole number 11 coming up. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And this shot's about 145 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. And this is about 4 feet. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And now to the 12th. This one's a par 3. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. This one's 19 feet out. Oh. All right, for the par. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And after that one, 10 under. Okay, 13th hole coming up. We got a par 5. And setting up around 215 yards out. Feet to the cup from here. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. And it drops. Good job there. And after that one, 8 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens here on number 14. That was powerful. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. Good job. We're on the green. And here's an 18-footer. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. That was absolutely monstrous. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. And next is the par 5, 15th hole. Silky swing. Okay, we were about 205 to the pin from here. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Wonderful. Lovely. Now we're putting. Here's a putt for birdie. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. And now, let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole. You made good contact. Well done. There. Here we go. Birdie putt. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Just a little too much on there. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. Okay, this one is a par 4. It's on the shorter end. I'm having that. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still has a chance. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And currently sitting 4 strokes off the lead. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. Okay, there we go. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. 5 strokes from the lead. Oh, we got a green coming here. And 4 feet to go. Okay, that's good. That is actually great. Finishing around with a birdie today. Good day, good stay, good stay. And we're all done here, and it's going to be 17 under par. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Hi there, my name is John, and I'd like to welcome you to this event. We've got a par 4 sitting right in front of us on this first hole. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. Second shot here on the first. This could be good. All right, nice approach on that one. All right, this is for the bird. So good. 18 under for the moment. Teeing off now on a long par 4. Looks like this one's pretty safe. And second shot here on the second hole. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Going a bit left of the pin.
Oh my, this might go down.
And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. And on this lovely fourth hole, we have a par 3. Hopefully you can carry that bunker at the front of the green. Great swing. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 4 under par if you can take this right here. Oh! Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. Okay, time for the 5th hole. It's a par 4. There we go. Good shot. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. That was well played. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. 1-stroke lead for our leader today. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Beauty of a swing there. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. And Now this from 12 feet. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Great swing.
Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us.
Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. Good shot. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th.
Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it.
Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. This one's looking good. Nice little 3-footer left for this one. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole.
Oh, you just smashed it.
Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. Okay, you might want to just send some positive thoughts into the universe before you take this putt on. Whew, way out there. This one's a doozy. Well, this one's looking good so far. Ooh, still looking good.
Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no.
Wind is blowing right to left on this one.
Ooh, screaming off the club face.
Here's our second shot on hole number 11. That was good stuff. There you go for your birdie. A 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, we're now on the 12th. We got a par 3 coming up. There we go. Nice swing on that one.
Oh, yeah. I like to see this. I like to see this very, very much.
And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, for the 13th hole, we've got a par 5 ahead. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Come on, give us a kick to the left. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. Well, this one's looking okay. Continuing. Yeah, could have birdie here. All right, let's see how this next hole's playing. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. We've got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Nice approach. Good stuff. And this putt's around 7 feet. 8 strokes off the lead as we move to the next. And now the 15th. This one's a par 5. Great swing on that one. And 200 yards or so to the pin. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle. This one seems to be tilting left to right. And a wonderfully struck putt in there for the eagle. And after that hole, 6 strokes off the lead. Good luck here on the 16th. A 7-foot putt. 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. We got a par 4 here on the 17th. Oh man, just tapped that one. Here we go. This putt for the eagle. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Oof, just missed. Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. And after that one, 16 under par. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole.
Woo! Look at that fly.
All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. This putt's about 4 feet. And with that putt, the round comes to an end. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. And we are staring down a par 4 for our first hole on this one. Okay, let's send this little biscuit on its way, and we'll take it from there. And with that, your first tee shot is away, and I hope you have a bit of fun here today. Second shot here on the first. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then hits to the left. And count it. That's a birdie. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. That drive was fierce. Second shot here on hole number 2. Well done. Here's a look for birdie. Good eye. par 5 here on the third hole. We'll have that. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Nice shot over the bunker and sticking it on the green. Well done. 6-foot putt. So good. Oh, lovely shot. Okay, we have a par 3 on the fourth. Decent approach there. Here's a 14-foot putt. This one's tracking. Wow, amazing. 8 strokes off the pace as we move to the next. And we're working with the tailwind on this hole. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. And second shot here on the fifth. This putt is for birdie. So far, so good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. That sounded good. Okay, second shot on the 6th. There we go. Nice little approach shot. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, par 3, 7th hole. Have a good tee shot. Oh, just about dropped it. This one's just 3 feet. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And the par 4, 8th hole is next. Nice swing on that. We are about 140 yards out. Okay, on the green safely. 14 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's going left to right. Shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. It looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Yeah, you'll take that. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Under your belt. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And now we head to the 10th, and we have a par 4 to deal with. Okay, let's pop this on the green. Move on. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. All right, now let's see what the scorecard's saying. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Nice shot. Second shot here on the 11th. This one for the birdie. Our leader is currently 1 stroke above the rest. And we have a par 3 on the 12th. Oh, that'll do. This one's a 7-footer. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Here we go on the 13th. We got a par 5 now. Looks like this one's in the fairway. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. This one for eagle. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh yeah, I'll take it, I'll take it. And after that one, 4 strokes off the lead. And blowing left to right on this one. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Okay, there you go. This one's 8 feet away. Three strokes between you and the leader after that hole. All right, here we go. 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Now that'll play. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. And you're 3 strokes off the lead. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. All right, this is your eagle putt. A slight break, if any, to the right on this one. Oh, this has my attention. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Looks like this will be on the dance floor. Okay, 8 feet. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. And the next one is number 17. This one's a par 4. Yes, that's a good swing. All right, this next putt drops and you'll get your eagle. An uphill putt, moving right to left. All right, good effort from there. 3 feet to go. Okay, moving on to the next. And after that one, you are 1 stroke up on the rest of the competition. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Second shot on the 18th. Oh! Yep. Gonna work. That's gonna work. And that putt will seal this round for you. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hello there, and welcome to the event. Today's the final round. It all comes down to this. So hopefully you do well out there today. All right, let's have a good round today. Have fun out there. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. Careful here, going downhill and to the right. Nice. That's gonna do for the birdie. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Maybe a little too strong on this. And this is your look at birdie. All right, let's see what you can do on this par 5 third hole. Just a pure swing. And this is around the 190 mark. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. 9 feet to the cup. Oh yeah, there it is. That's your eagle right there. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. Come on, give us a kick to the right. And that will play. Thank you very much. And our leader currently has a 4-stroke advantage on the field. All right, now 5th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. Okay, this is about 105 yards-ish to the pin. Go out there, champ. And this one is for the bird. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And we are on the 6th hole now. That was a tee shot, just spanked. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. And that was a fine golf shot. You navigated that bunker beautifully and stuck it right next to the pin. Well done. And 8 strokes off the lead after that one. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. Well done. That's another green in regulation. 7-footer here. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. Yeah, it looks like this one will play. And this one's about 125 yards out. That'll play pin high, well judged. All right, here we go for the birdie. Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day. All right, 9 under is your score. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Nicely done. And we're setting up about 120 yards out. I think this one's found the dance floor. And that'll play pin high for us. And that drops in for bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. Putt. The leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. All right, good luck. There's a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Ooh, there's some power into that one. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. That was good. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. Here we go now on the 12th. Nicely struck. 6 feet to the cup. And after that one, 4 strokes behind our leader. And the 13th hole is a par 5. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. And 4 strokes off the lead. You're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. Okay, this is your eagle putt. Let's make it count. That is fine work. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. And now the par 4, 14. Beautiful swing. This one's around 135 yards out and 2 strokes off the lead. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. I don't want to make it too self-aware, but you definitely need this to be competitive here today. And there we go. That's going to work. Well done. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Well done. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. Okay, now this from 11 feet. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, careful out there. We've got a tailwind. Snatch a birdie and be on our way. Beautiful shot. Current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, par 4 on this one, number 17. Oh, that was spicy off the tee. I like what you've done with this hole. Just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. All right, no big deal. Eagle putt upcoming. I got faith in you. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. Here's a 7-foot putt. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. Well, let's see if we can use the tailwind on this hole. This drive should be safe. And here's our second shot on the 18th. Well, that'll work for you. A 10-footer from here. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh my goodness. Okay, ending your round with a par putt. Well, as that putt goes down, you're going to finish the event in second place. Let's see how that position holds when this thing expires. Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon.